Welcome geniuses, I'm Genie, your best buddy for A-levels. In this channel, we'll bring you to explore the secret formula behind success.
Hello, nice to see you again. Okay, in this video, we are going to discuss I consider that as one of the most important concepts in the entire economic studies, which is the elasticity concept. Okay, it might be quite early, it might be quite easy if you know the correct technique to understand the elasticity concepts that we are going to learn in this A-level syllabus. And throughout the entire A-level syllabus, after you learn this elasticity concept, it is considered the most popular evaluation point that we can use for all the most of the AS essays, and for most of the A2 evaluation. So that is basically what we are going to do today. Now, as mentioned, each time when we are learning an academic concept, we must start from understanding, or we must start from definition. Basically, generally, elasticity refers to sensitivity or sensitiveness, or responsiveness. Then we are trying to measure the responsiveness of which agent, which party. So if they say elasticity of demand, which means we are trying to figure out sensitiveness or responsiveness of consumers. Okay, and if we are trying to figure out responsiveness of firms, then it will be elasticity of supply. So responsiveness or sensitiveness of producers. And therefore, sensitiveness to what? Your responsiveness to what? Then that is the title. So if I say PED, meaning that consumers, D refers to consumers, consumers' responsiveness to changes in price. So therefore, if I change the alphabet in front, then it will mean like responsiveness of consumer to different variable. Okay, so that's the first part. And after that, what we need to know is, if I say elasticity refers to sensitiveness or responsiveness, then if consumers are elastic, meaning that consumers are sensitive, or consumers are responsive to the changes in that particular variable. Likewise, if I say inelastic, meaning that consumers are not sensitive, or consumers are not responsive to the particular variable. So you can see that not responsive SS, so I don't know like where's the SS coming from, so it is spelling error. Okay, all right. Now, moving on, I'm going to like use some like steps, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and then when we are learning the other elasticity concept, we will follow the similar steps. Yeah, so let's start with PED. Step 1, we always start from definition. As mentioned just now, so we start from PED, the basic. So based on just now, we understand the basic meaning of elasticity, what is meant by the D, what is meant by the P. So now we phrase it to one sentence. So PED is basically referring to like a measure of consumers' responsiveness to changes of, triangle is the sign for changes, changes of the price of a product. So that's the definition. So in the entire A-level syllabus, we are going to learn 4 elasticity concepts, which is PED, YED, XED, and PES. So what change depending on like the front alphabet, the first alphabet, and also the last alphabet. For example, if I am going to talk about PES, so I use this color. So what change is the alphabet in the end? Like what we mentioned just now, if it is elasticity of supply, it refers to producers, right? So therefore, the whole definition will be the same, measure of, but then only the consumer part you need to change to producers. Responsiveness, the same to the change in the price of a product. Okay, so the rest will remain the same. And likewise, let me show you another example. If I am now talking about YED, so this time around the changes is in the front alphabet. So Y stand for income, yield, okay? So in this case, and we are still referring to demand, right? Okay, it is a measure of consumers because it's demand. Responsiveness to the change in, now this time round, it is no longer price, it is change in income of the consumer. So this is basically how we play with the definition. Then we will come back to this thing later when I am trying to summarize, when I'm going to summarize all the elasticity concept in one like spreadsheet. So we are going to do it again, okay? Now moving on, step 2, we always need to look into formula. The formula for elasticity concept, because we want to find out when price changes, what would happen to consumer demand. So therefore, the determinant will be put at the bottom and the dependent variable will be on top, okay? So the formula will be changes in price divided by changes in quantity. However, this is not right. We need a common unit because quantity is in terms of unit and then price is in terms of dollar. So in order to get a figure in the end, so we will need to find a standardized unit for both of them. So therefore we use percentage change in quantity demanded over percentage change in price. So this is the formula. So likewise, guys, if you are trying to refer to other like elasticity concept, what you do is just do some minor changes, okay? So red color refers to PS, so now percentage change in quantity supply over percentage change in price, okay? Whereby the green color refers to YED, so this time round it is still consumer, so the top part will be percentage change in QD over the bottom part will be percentage change in income. So therefore, like it is basically standardized. It's just that you are changing the variable. That's how it works. So let's say this is QD, okay, and then this is QS, and then this is income. All right. So that's the formula. Let's continue to step 3. After definition, formula, step 3, understanding the sign. The sign of the PED value is basically showing you the relationship between the two variables. So if it is PED, it is a relationship between price and quantity demanded. So let's recall, yeah. while we learn demand curve, we know that price and quantity demanded, they are having inverse relationship, which means when price rises, quantity demand will fall. When price fall, quantity demanded will rise. Therefore, PD, okay, will always have negative sign due to the inverse relationship between price and quantity demanded. Therefore, when you are writing PED value, you can actually ignore the negative sign. The negative sign, writing it or not, it is not really that important because it's understandable, whereby PED is always negative. However, if you are given a PED value to find out what happened to price and what happened to quantity, new quantity or new price or whatever it is, then the negative sign is very important because the negative sign will like help you to find the correct answer. So that's how we do it lah.
That's all for today's video. If you're interested in more genuine sharing by other geniuses, please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to turn on the notification bell, ding dong. Also, if you're struggling with one or two past year questions and the mark scheme just doesn't seem to help, Genie has got you covered. Feel free to let us know what question it is by filling in the Google form linked in the description below. GenieUs Hub will get genius teachers to fulfill your request for the solution. Genie will see you next time. Bye-bye.